Hey everyone, Jonathan Blackwood here from Commercial Integrator. Welcome to another 3 questions interview. Today, our guest is James Salter of AVer. James, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, thank you, Jonathan. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it's great to have you. We're talking all about distance learning this month, and I know that that is something that is close to AVer's heart. So right off the bat, I want to ask you, what are you hearing from your higher education customers about their greatest video needs when it comes to distance learning?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Great question. I've spoken to a number of customers in depth, and a lot of their needs are a little bit different. But the common themes I find are they want real simple, easy to use solutions. Video camera technology that's easy to integrate with their existing systems. Some of them obviously have the basics they need to have, a live video production, whether it's audio, lighting. They may even have some experience with other cameras. And they'll likely have existing control systems, things like from Crestron, Extron. They also want easy integration to popular video platforms. So some of them are using some of the more enterprise or university grade video platforms for kind of cataloging and serving up their video, and others are just using things like video conferencing tools like Zoom. So they want to have video camera solutions that are going to be easy to drop in, easy to use, and very important for the lecturers. They don't have to do a lot of the heavy lifting and making sure this is going to be a smooth video experience for remote students.
Yeah, and that ease of use is so important, and I know that AVer can also help provide that to customers. So, what unique solutions do you guys provide for the higher education market?
We're trying to cover a niche with, I think, our auto tracking solutions. That's probably the most unique thing that we offer. Are we using artificial intelligence, AI, auto tracking technology within many of our cameras, our TR brand of cameras that can track a lecturer even if they're wearing a PPE mask. So the latest generation tracks the presenter with a full body or half body. So looking for that outline of the actual person. So it doesn't matter if they're wearing a mask or a hat or whatever. If they walk around the classroom with a mask on in a hybrid situation, the camera will actually follow them. So it creates a couple of nice things for the school. The lecturer doesn't have to worry about doing anything with the camera, and the AV team doesn't necessarily need to have somebody inside or even in another room monitoring what's going on in the classroom. The camera will just follow the lecturer around in tracking mode. So that's one of the key things we have. Even our PTZ cameras, our regular line of PTZ cameras in the Pro AV lineup, they have basic zone tracking. So if you have content that you want to serve up and you want to say you walk over to a certain part of the classroom, if you've got content there, it can zero in on you in that area where the teaching content is. So it actually provides some light tracking as well. We also offer other types of connectivity options for our customers. So NDI is getting obviously a lot more attention, a lot more popularity. We have a number of cameras that are NDI supported, and that connectivity opens up a whole new world for those customers. They can connect with all sorts of NDI supported cameras and other devices on their network. We're also, all of our cameras are SRT ready, meaning the secure, reliable transport protocol. Really popular now for broadcast needs. And the other thing I think we have is we have a great warranty program called AVerCare. It's 3-year warranty, but the nice thing about it is it's a 24-hour turnaround and replacement. So no one should be without the equipment they need, and we will support them. If something goes down within 24 hours, we'll ship something out to replace it so you can keep teaching.
Yeah, definitely very helpful for integrators to know that that's an option for them. More in general, you guys get to really see into the higher education market with a lot of the customers that you provide technology for. In your opinion, what does the future look like for higher education, and specifically in terms of distance and hybrid learning?
That's a great question. I was just speaking, in fact, with a university, and we had the same kind of question we were discussing. And I think the hope is this opens up a whole new world for them. I mean, obviously, we want to get back to normal. We want to get more kids back in classes, more students back in the lecture halls when it's safe to do so. But we think it's a good long-term approach to look at how you can integrate some form of hybrid learning or distance learning that's here to stay. leverage what we learned from the pandemic response and be ready for, flexible learning arrangements. I know when I was going to school, we didn't have that option of, you need to miss a class for some reason. Now you actually have that fantastic in-classroom experience no matter what the situation. And some of these universities are using this as an opportunity to offer up their, special courses around the world. So it's not just necessarily something where the students are just kind of use it as a convenience. They could actually offer up this some of their programs just around the world, obviously, because it's remote. So they're hoping that this is something that potentially stays as a nice fallback. And they should be prepared for some long-term strategies to support, distance or hybrid learning for the near future.
Yeah, and I know, thank you for joining us and giving us all of this insight and telling us a little bit about the products that you guys provide. But there's a lot more insight and products that you guys can provide for these types of markets and others. So if anyone in our audience that's listening in today wants to learn more, how can they find you guys and how can they get in touch?
Yeah, great. No, it's real simple. Go to pro.averusa.com and that'll take you to our ProAV website. You can find out more about the products, some of our customers, and the offerings that we have. We'd love to have you take a look at us.
Awesome. Well, I encourage everyone to check out the website and learn more about this company. James Salter of AVer, thank you so much for joining us today for 3 questions.
Thanks, Jonathan. Have a great one.